Hey everybody, I'm doing now a live reaction. Congratulations to Ronda Rousey for winning. I thought someone was going to get involved and Bliss was going to retain by hook or by crook. But I guess not. So both Carmella and Alexa Bliss lose their titles. It seemed like it was set up that way for Rousey to spend and Charlotte to set up either the champion versus champion WrestleMania or a one-on-one contest at Evolution. Now it's already been said it's going to be Bliss versus Trish Stratus. Here comes Roman Reigns for this match, but Bliss versus Trish Stratus. And then we'll see where Lita's going to be involved with the show. And here Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey. So with Rousey being champion, obviously the title won't be on the line. There's a better chance for that one to be on the line, not just because she's actually the champion now, Ronda Rousey, than with Trish Stratus and Bliss. If Alexa Bliss did retain. But more so because Trish Stratus is not coming back for any stint. And Nikki Bella could. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be a actual title match. I don't know, but we'll certainly see. All right, yeah, here we go. Roman Reigns. Sorry, I was having a conversation with someone quickly here, as you could tell when my head was turned. But yeah, so that's this for the women's side. Here we are for the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns coming out. I'm sure you can't hear it because there's his entrance. I'm sure you can kind of hear it from this distance, about a couple feet away. From my device, which is then streaming the WWE network. Will he actually win it? Will this finally be the time? The one time I actually go against him. And I've been terrible at my predictions this tonight. I've really gone more head over heart, or more heart over head. If I went head and really thought about this, I probably would have gotten a good amount right. Now, would I have won predictions or this and that? Probably not. But it would have been a lot closer if the champion Brock Lesnar. I probably would have predicted Ronda Rousey. I probably would have predicted what other matches. Seth Rollins to win the title to set up Seth versus Dean for the IC title at some point. Dean turning not right now, but soon, or down the road, maybe even not till WrestleMania. You can hold that off all the way to then if you want. We'll see. And a couple other matches I would have changed. Finn Balor, I'm going with him. Never mind. But you know that one specifically, I would have had Ronda Rousey win. I still would have picked Carmella if I went head over heart because you know how much I like blondes. So that's. And I would have went with Charlotte Flair. You would have thought I would have went that way, though. But I probably would have still went with Carmella to retain to get a crazy finish. And the fact that Charlotte was added to the match, at least to some people, they thought, oh no, now it's a foregone conclusion. Carmella's going to retain. And I said the same thing, so I'm not dissing them by any means because I said it, and I thought the same thing as they did when Charlotte Flair was added to the match. At first, I thought maybe they were also going to add Oscar to the match and saying, oh, Carmella's screwed. No, Carmella finds a way to win. Jay Douglas returns, or she gets herself blatantly, obviously disqualified by hitting them all with, maybe not steel chairs, but something else. Any weapon, right? You can take somebody's pen or drink and hit them with it. Not just splashing in their face, but hitting them. So, whatever way, right? Any object is for disqualification. Sorry, I'm just listening to this to let you guys hear it too. Beautiful JoJo introducing the competitors for this bout. Will be another squash match, and that's another interesting thing, which I'll talk about with the review with Monkey's Corner. All the squash matches, all the stuff like that. all the DQ wins. So squash matches, DQ wins. I know there's some YouTubers out there that, which is smart. I sometimes try to do that, but try to think, not just long term in general for booking and for predicting matches at pay-per-views, and not being so nearsighted, which is good. But what also they try to do is when they're predicting a pay-per-view is think, if I'm predicting that this match is going to be winners X or they're going to win this way, well then there probably is a lower chance that this other match that I thought was going to be a squash or title change, maybe not, right? For the women's titles, Raw and SmackDown, tag team Raw and SmackDown, mid cards, US and IC, or just general matches. Oh, Braun is going to cash in here. Now, people did say he should, and he's not doing it like after the match. See, this is another reason I kind of did this. Now, most people, or some, did think it was going to be after the match, but that's not Braun's character. Not just because he's a face, but he doesn't need to. He either announces it ahead of time and says, I'm going to cash in, or he just comes in even before the match. Not like Seth Rollins that came in the middle of the match. And yet again, Roman Reigns is kind of screwed out of a title. Kind of, depending on how it goes. Screwed out of a title. Now, is he cashing in to make a triple threat, or is he asking Roman Reigns to leave at 1-1? I don't know, but here's Braun Strowman. He's going to cut a promo. I thought he was just going to be in the match. So this might be another squash match, and you just have Braun win. Save the match, save the night, even though the night was pretty good. And that's true. That's what they usually do. All right, well, that's interesting. Okay, so he said he's not going to do it while the opponent's back is turned or after a grueling match, but it seems like he might be doing that. All right, 3 Superman punches. All right, looks like this is going to be a squash only in the opposite way. Remember when Bronx squashed John? And I mean John Cena. But obviously Roman's fresh, not just because the match has started, but he was crushing Brock. So I'm confused. If Lesnar or if Strowman's not going to cash in while the opponent's back is turned or after a grueling match, but it seems like he's going to, so that's kind of against what he just said. Kind of. Maybe I'm not understanding it correctly. Rock trying here. Sorry for that. But hey, we got 4 minutes till 10 o'clock, but it's on their own network. They can go as long as they want. But I mean, dogs and people are two different things. But you know, it's gonna be interesting. And the big dog Roman Reigns. Now remember the other match I did actually do a live reaction to was Braun Strowman Owens. That one was a squash and Braun won. But here, this one's going at least a little bit longer for my reaction video. It'll at least be 10 minutes. Whether it's also because the promo Braun just cut earlier before the match started, or also maybe a cash in afterwards and that celebration. And then when I cut this video off and finish, I'll take a little break, a little bit. Went to Mountie Corners ready. And then doing the review. I think it's time to do F5s though. It took 6 F5s to beat him at WrestleMania. So I'd actually be kind of surprised if only one F5 wins here. If he was, in the actual match, right? If it's first we do the match, then the cash-ins. Yeah, Brock doesn't. Oh, sorry. Sorry. All right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Brock actually does retain. No, maybe Braun doesn't cash in now. Like he still keeps it, and it's not going to be an unsuccessful cash in. Like I was wondering that could happen, but it could. No, he actually hit the. All right. Now, if only he did this after the match, after he won or something. Yeah, that was a pretty far fall. I mean, throw. All right, Roman Reigns did win. So you're gonna have two faces. You're gonna Braun cash in on Roman right here. And again, I probably would have predicted Reigns if I went head over heart. And I didn't go heart like because I hate Reigns. I don't. I respect him a lot more than most, but I just thought it was gonna go a different way. All right, congratulations to Roman Reigns. Now will Braun cash in right now? Not because his back is turned, but then again, Brock Lesnar destroyed Braun, so Even though Braun still could get up and want to face Roman Reigns, that wouldn't actually be smart. Then it probably would be a failed cash in. Not because Roman's better than Braun, but just because of the situation, how the story was told, and how the match was booked. I almost called it episode, but match was booked. All right, well, it looks like the match is over. The show is over. I'll be taking a break and then going to the review. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live reaction. Hope you enjoyed the show of SummerSlam, and I'll be reviewing it here shortly. No cash in. Roman wins, and above all else, enjoy your day, your evening. I'll be back here shortly, and above all else, as always, take care.